All right, today we'll be taking a look at one of the most important decentralized exchange platforms for 2021, being able to not have to KYC, so entering your personal information with Know Your Customer, as a lot of other exchanges do. One of the reasons this is so important is because certain people around the world are not able to access these incredible tools in the cryptocurrency space based on their location, which is completely wrong in my opinion. The whole point of this space is to not have to trust anyone, but rather to verify. So don't trust, but verify. And decentralization is one of the key elements in this effort. So decentralization really comes down to being able to access these things anywhere in the world. For example, I'm currently in Kosovo, and some of these trading platforms like Femex and Bybit restrict this area. And while you can use ExpressVPN or whatever NordVPN you want to use to get around these regulations, it's a better effort to just start trading on a decentralized exchange. And we're gonna dive into this, take a look at the user interface in the actual exchange itself. But let's just kind of take a look at some of the basics of Dydx. Very nice platform. One of the things I do want to say in the description below is going to be the reason why I believe, this is not confirmed, but I believe there will be an airdrop coming for Dydx. And one of the reasons that it's so important to be able to really interact with all these different platforms, that it's so important, is you're not only learning the future of finance in decentralized finance, DeFi, but you're also interacting with your private wallet. So even if you have, like I have multiple wallets, for example, in this video, I'll be using an empty wallet that I use for demonstrations on videos. So this is so important because the wallets that you use to interact with, like with this wallet, I'm not going to transact any money with Dydx, but like let's say I was doing a tutorial on Uniswap before the airdrop. Well, the more wallets you use, the more times you interact with this, the more you're learning with it. You're actually also being eligible for a potential airdrop. And this is something that DeFi uses so well. You saw the 1-inch airdrop, you saw the Uniswap airdrop, and you don't want to be the one who's following this space and goes, oh, those are interesting technologies, those are interesting platforms, but it's not for me. I'm not going to use it. Why not just transact $1 or one, whatever you want, like 0.0001 ETH or 0.0001 Bitcoin? Why not do that in just a tiny amount, just to understand like what's the plumbing here? How does this work? And while you're doing that, you're building your brain. You're learning more than 99% of people know around the world. Plus, what you're doing is being eligible for an airdrop. So the reason I'm talking about this is the podcast in the description is basically all about the founder of Dydx. He talked on this episode about potential airdrops, how airdrops are so important, and I believe that most likely we will be seeing an airdrop in 2021. So don't be the person watching this after the airdrop who's going, man, like the 1-inch people or the Uniswap people who missed the airdrop. Be the person now that goes, okay, I'm going to watch this video, I'm going to learn, and then I'm going to interact with this. And I'm not partnered at all with this. This is a decentralized exchange. I have zero affiliation, zero anything like that. If you want to go to affiliate links, go in the description. I have $200 bonus with Prime XBT, $80 bonus with Femex. But the point is, the reason I'm so adamant on this, that you interact with things like this, that you learn and you grow and you're eligible for an airdrop, is because you will grow. It's I purely want good things for you, good things for my listeners, good things for my subscribers. And this is something that's so important. We're going to really focus more on using decentralized finance applications or DApps, and how-to tutorials. So let's dive right into it. That's enough little ranting, but you get the basic framework behind this. So with Dydx, one of the interesting things is you can actually do leverage trading. So you can trade, just open short leverage positions, up to 10x, trade on margin and perpetuals. So 10x is nice, on Femex and Bybit. You can do 100x, but this is decentralized, so it's much nicer. And borrow any supported asset directly to your wallet. Use existing crypto holdings as collateral. That's very nice. You can also lend. So any platform that has borrowing typically has lending pools. You earn a nice percentage on your what you're lending out. So deposit funds to continuously earn interest over time. Variable interest ensures you always get the market rate. So that's very nice. And then you can kind of track and manage from their nice user dashboard with this kind of manage section over here. So those are kind of the four main pillars of Dydx. Let's move into a couple more things. So Why should you trade with Dydx? Again, this is not me trying to convince you. This is just kind of going over the website so you can understand when you're looking through yourself. Also understanding the benefits. After this, we'll dive right into the actual trading platform so you can see what's going on. So trading with Dydx is trustless. Trust with no counterparty risk. You need to not again, the whole concept of this space is don't trust but verify. So this is a verifiable decentralized exchange. Remain in control of your funds at all time. It's also liquid. So Dydx aggregates spot and lending liquidity across multiple exchanges. Okay, so this is something that's very, very powerful, and it's also accessible. So no sign up required. Just start trading immediately from anywhere in the world. All you have to do is link your wallet. So like MetaMask, Ledger, Trezor, Coinbase wallet, any of those things. Just connect your wallet, do a little trade, and you're starting to learn with this. You don't have to use it as your main trading platform. I'm just saying use decentralized exchanges. It's so, so important. Maybe we'll make a video on why centralized versus decentralized. Decentralized wins 99% of the time. Unless you mess up. If you don't know what you're doing and you're playing around with it and you think like, oh, I'm going to get a refund, that's not going to happen on a decentralized exchange. On a centralized exchange, maybe like you have a 5% chance of getting a refund if you mess something up. But lastly, it's secure, so it's built on the Ethereum mainnet, so it's pretty nice, and it's basically using Ethereum smart contracts. That's how they kind of do their lending. There's over $1.2 billion traded on Dydx. So let's jump right into the trading platform. It will load here for a second, so bear with me. Grab a little cup of coffee, you see. So you see right here, just on the main thing, and again, it's Dydx Exchange, and don't click on anything else except Dydx Exchange. It has to be that exact domain, Dydx Exchange. So start trading. It'll load for a second. Enjoy your coffee. So as you can see up here, if you, I did this before this video, but I loaded up an empty wallet up here. So you can see before you would be able to see what we just saw over here with the spot trading, it would say connect wallet. You can connect your MetaMask pretty easy. I use the Chrome extension up there with MetaMask, but that's always nice. You can use. And then you can see right here, you jump right into the dashboard. So this is the spot area. So as you can see with any exchange, you have the booking, you have the margin account balances. As you can see, this is an empty wallet. So you have, you can use any of these. You can have collateral, and you can see it's infinite collateral currently. So then you have margin, perpetuals. Very, very nice. I really like this user interface. It looks so nice. That's one of the things that I really, really enjoy. Here we can move my little, let's move it over here. You can change the language over here. So this is where you would see if you have any open positions. This is where you can kind of control your leverage. So you can click like 5x leverage and change it. And then and you have more advanced features right here with operational. So we can go, if you ever have any issues, that's the other thing, this help tab, you have documentation, you have help chat. That's one nice thing. So even though it's a decentralized exchange, like unlike Uniswap, for example, which this does a different thing. Uniswap, you can't like day trade. This is more for like day trading, margin trading, but you do have a live help chat, which is very, very nice, even for decentralized exchange, because they don't have to have it. That's one of the things that's an added benefit to this. So you have margin, you have perpetuals 10x, so you can trade perpetual contracts. Perpetuals, you have to understand, you have to, when you're charting this on like TradingView, you have to make sure that the ticker is not just like, for example, it's not just like BTC USD. It's BTC USD perpetual contracts. Okay, so that's one of the key things to keep in mind here. Still enjoying this little cup of coffee, but now we can kind of go over and look at portfolio, and then we'll wrap it up by doing these kind of last three tabs. But it's interesting, their kind of user interface. I enjoy it from a decentralized exchange perspective, because a lot of these centralized exchanges like Binance, like Kraken, like Coinbase, they're good, they're the main ones, but really I see the future of this space being decentralized exchanges, because the governments, as the cryptocurrency space really evolves, like we just hit a $1 trillion market cap, so it's just the beginning. We're definitely going to eclipse gold's market cap, but it's just the beginning. So as the space evolves, there's going to be more crackdown and more crackdown and more KYC and more like upload your social security number, upload a photo of you, upload blah, 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 blah to all these centralized exchanges. And you're going to want to have an option to go decentralized, okay? So this is, as you can see, this is in your portfolio section. So you'd be able to see a nice little chart right here. If this was a wallet with funds in it, but and then you have balances, positions, orders, history all over here. Now let's go to the borrow section. This is interesting. So this is similar to Binance if you use Binance. So how you borrow these assets, also based on what you're putting up for collateral, because you're using smart contracts, you have to put up something for collateral, and then you get a percentage of what your collateral is, and then you also have to pay interest on that. So once you do that, you also have to pay the outstanding balances. We can make a whole nother video on this. It might sound confusing because it's decentralized, but it's really not at the end of the day. This is kind of the rest of your things over here. So the documentation, community, terms of use, status, help. So just to wrap this up, if you're using this and you have any questions, a nice tab is community. So you can click on that. That opens another tab. So that's one that you can use. There's also the help chat. So just to recap everything in this video, the reason this is so important is not only because you're learning how to use a decentralized exchange, Dydx, but you're also becoming eligible when you interact with these things, when you connect your wallet, when you do transactions, just like if you would have done with Uniswap, just like you would have done if you had Flare Network token with XRP, just holding XRP. Now it's not the best, I will say, because until we see what happens with the SEC lawsuit. But so Uniswap, you have 1inch, you have Flare Network, a lot of these different projects in the past, smaller projects that have had airdrops. You're going to be eligible if you interact with this. I'm not saying 100% that they're going to have an airdrop, but go in the description below, click on the link of the podcast, and he talks about this. Also, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, the button all. Like, subscribe, the button all. So hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the all button, because you need to be notified, because this is time-sensitive content. That's the one thing. If you're seeing this after the airdrop, after this already happened, well, you missed out. I'm sorry. But the next one is coming. So pay attention to our channel. Pay attention to the new videos coming out. So important with all of these different cryptocurrency in the crypto space. The decentralized applications are so powerful. You have to be interacting with them. You have to be learning, because you're going to be ahead of 99% of people, and not only in your country but in the world. But really, it's 99.9% of people. Most people don't even know, like when they hear the word cryptocurrency, they like flinch. You know what I mean? Like they get scared. So it's great to be ahead of the curve, making yourself kind of uncomfortable with these things. If you don't understand, if you don't know what's going on, as you see my face moving, then you're diving in head first, which is nice. I'm not saying put $1,000. I'm not saying put $100 in here. I'm saying literally just interact with it. Do a little swap. Maybe borrow $10 and then pay it back right away. Just interact with it. See how it can work. Because this is for a whole nother video. I digress. I'll wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, button all. Like, subscribe, button all. There's those links in the description. Again, link to the podcast, link to this exchange, and then also $200 with Prime XBT and $80 with Femex. Go to the description, click those. You'll get that nice $280 bonus. Also, there's some other free like altcoins down below with Coinbase that you can be earning. So definitely go below, click those. As always, invest global, and until next time. Also, let me know if you enjoyed this style of video. Let me know in the comments if you're going to interact with this and if you think the airdrop's coming if you listen to the podcast. Don't just tell me your opinion. Listen to the podcast. Peace.